Should Lamelo Ball be starting? Should he be starting? I think so, but what do y'all think? It's a hot topic right now. He's been playing really well as of lately, but should he be starting? I want to know what y'all think, and I'm going to let you know why I think he should. So let's hop into the video. What's good, everybody? I'm Jonny Hatch, and this is Empowered Hoops. Before we get to Lamelo Ball, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button down below for me, please. Liking this video will make sure that our content reaches a lot of people. It'll really help me out. So why don't y'all go ahead, hit the thumbs up, like the video down below, and now let's get to Lamelo Ball. Coming into this season, many basketball fans had literally no clue what to expect from Lamelo Ball. After taking a non-traditional route to the league, to say LaMelo had plenty of doubters would definitely be an understatement. But should he be starting? If you've been keeping up with the Charlotte Hornets, or you've happened to watch him play and then play on NBA League Pass, you definitely know that LaMelo is must-see TV. But should he be starting? Over the past 2 games, LaMelo was inserted into the starting lineup due to a Terry Rozier injury. In those games, Ball has averaged 18 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds per game. These stats have led to both a W against the Miami Heat and an L to the #1 ranked Eastern Conference Philadelphia 76ers, who have been playing really well. Before we dive into any more of what LaMelo's impact is for the Hornets right now, let's circle back to see why exactly the Hornets were so excited about the potential of LaMelo. So after he lost his college eligibility, he substituted that gap year by playing for the Illawarra Hawks of the NBL Australia. In this league, LaMelo was handed the keys to the offense and showed a maturation to his game that many common day basketball analysts didn't see through his high school, Lithuania, and JBA stints. If you've kept up with LaMelo for a while, you've always been able to see the natural gifts and the abilities that he possesses within his skill set. With his ability to pass, see a play develop before others, and his unique wiring scoring package, and of course his box office appeal to the game, it's pretty much always been clear that LaMelo had the natural tools to potentially be an NBA star. While being the youngest Ball brother of the 3, his game is a perfect fusion of Lonzo's and Jello's. For the Hawks of the NBL Australia, LaMelo averaged 17 points, 6.8 assists, and 7.6 rebounds per game. But more importantly, because he played in this league with other past NBA players and other talented grown men who were getting scouted by NBA scouts, he was able to put himself back atop the NBA mock draft boards and show his unique skill set to higher level NBA scouts and GMs. Now, while he only shot 37.5% from the field and 25% from three-point range, which is not good at all, he was still able to showcase his wide array of unique skills that would translate over to the NBA. Before we fast forward to the NBA draft, if you haven't already, go ahead, take a second, and hit the thumbs up down below. Again, liking the video will really help me out and will really help this channel out. I greatly appreciate it. Now back to LaMelo. So fast forward to the NBA draft. It's easy to say the 2020's draft process was one of the craziest that we've had in league history. Because of the pandemic, delays, and everything draft related consistently being rescheduled, it was hard to tell which prospects would rise to the top of the talent pool this season. One thing all the downtime did do was allow prospects to vastly improve on different areas of their game. For LaMelo, it's for sure been his efficiency, offensive efficiency, when you compare it to high school or what he was like overseas in both Lithuania when he was younger and then in the Australian NBL. So the Hornets ended up not being able to pass up on Melo with the 3rd pick, and the GM was even quoted saying LaMelo is a generational talent. Now that we're all caught up, should he be starting right now? I think so. I have so much respect for both Devontae Graham and Terry Rozier. With that said, when you draft a kid with these unique skills, #3 overall, and he continues improving with more play and more minutes, I think it's time to let the kid rock out. Like, let the kid run free, let him learn from his mistakes with increased minutes. Devontae deserves to start. Terry deserves to start. They're both great players who have had to get their career out of the mud. You know, Terry was a bench player in Boston until he got his opportunity and showed that he deserves to be a starter. Devontae was a guy who had an okay rookie season, and then really in his second year came out and won most improved player and, you know, did his thing. But like I said, when you draft a kid number 3 overall, you got to let this kid get minutes. You got to let him rock out, and you got to let him improve his game. Will that potentially lead to some losses? Of course. But the faster that Melo develops, the better the Hornets will be long term. They could make the playoffs. You know, they could sneak into that 8, 9, 10 seed and be in the play-in tournament at the end of the year. But it's not like they're in contention for anything of note right now. So their best bet is letting Lamelo develop as fast as possible by making those mistakes on the fly, by gaining a flow of the game and hitting that second half of the season where everything actually starts to make sense because you're playing starter minutes. You have Gordon Hayward on a max contract. You have other decent veteran players, again, like Terry and Devontae. But this team, they have young talent. They have young dudes who really like playing with LaMelo. Miles Bridges, for example, it seems like those two connect every time they're on the floor. And he's the type of player that makes other players better. He'll get Gordon easier shots. He'll get Terry and Devontae easier shots. He's going to make sure he lobs it up to Miles and PJ and all the rim runners in transition. LaMelo is an infectious talent who has a gift to pass the ball, who has a gift to make others better. So I think it's only right that they let Melo rock out, let him improve through his mistakes, and put him in the starting lineup. But I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think Melo should start? Do y'all think he should start based off of all that I just told y'all? Do y'all think he should start based off what y'all have seen on NBA League Pass? What do y'all think? That's going to wrap up this video of Lamelo Ball. Again, I'm Jonny Hatch. This is Empowered Hoops. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up down below and like this video. It'll really help the channel. And I will see y'all on the next video. Make sure to subscribe and let's grow this Empowered Hoops family. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.